Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Bearded Brad. Appreciate you clicking on this video today. It is holiday season. Christmas is right around the corner and everybody is getting ready to buy the gifts for their loved ones. You're trying to figure out what you want for yourself. So today I have put together the ultimate guide for Christmas shopping for a fisherman or fisherwoman. So we're going to jump in to some of the items that I think are the best that we could have right now. If you do a lot of saltwater fishing or surf fishing, these are going to be for you. Even if you do more inshore fishing or kayak fishing or anything like that, some of these items will also work for you as well. But some of these are geared more toward the surf fishing side of things. But we're going to go ahead and jump in with number one, and that is going to be the beach cart. Most of these items, as you see, I do have with me in the office today, but I did not bring the cart into my house. So I'm going to put a picture of it right here. Y'all check it out. That is the Fish and Mate Senior Beach Cart. It does have the orange balloon wheels, which is an absolute lifesaver. If any of y'all do have the beach cart with the rubber tires, you know dragging that thing down the beach is an absolute pain. And so by upgrading and having the balloon wheels, huge game changer. Honestly, I take mine out even when I'm not fishing, when I'm just with the family. We got it loaded down with drinks and food with the kids and everything. All of the tent and chairs, everything for the whole family. And it just glides right down the beach. So if you're looking for something to get somebody that does a lot of surf fishing, or if you're wanting to figure out something to ask for, honestly, my number one thing would be that beach cart if you do not have one and you do surf fishing, because honestly it is a lifesaver. When we first moved down here, it's the first thing I bought, and I do not regret it whatsoever. Moving on to number two on the list, I have the metal sand spike. Now, if you do a lot of surf fishing as well, because a lot of these are geared more towards surf fishing, but I do have items on here that pretty much any fisherman can have or will want, and these items are mostly over on this side. First couple are towards surf fishing. Anyways, I have the metal sand spike. These are made locally here in Gulf Shores, Alabama. Power Beach Manufacturing makes these. I believe he sells them for like 20-25 bucks a piece. I started out using just the old PVC, which is fine if you're on a budget or you're just getting started out. The PVC will work just fine. The only downfall to using the PVC is if you don't get it down in the sand enough, which can be tricky, and you hook a big fish, don't have your drag right, that sand spike and your rod and reel are going in the sand, or even worse, out into the Gulf of Mexico. And so you don't want that to happen. So I was able to get me a couple of these sand spikes. They got these little footrests right here, so you're able to stand on that, really dig it down in the sand. It's kind of got like a V groove. I don't know how well y'all can tell that, which kind of helps hold it at, if it does get some pressure, helps hold it down in the sand. These things are awesome. They do not have these particular ones on Amazon right now, but I do have one linked down below. It is very similar. It is a little higher on the price range, but y'all can at least check it out on Amazon there, or if you are down in Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, or the area, you can hit them up. Power Beach Manufacturing. Order yours today. Absolute lifesaver. Definitely worth the money. Number three on my list is also a must-have. I take it out with me just about every time I head to the beach, and that is going to be the sand flea rake. When it comes time for pompano fishing in the spring, or even catching redfish in the fall, sand fleas is one of the best live baits you can have out there. So getting one of these rakes is an absolute must. If you're looking for something to get for your husband or whatever that does a lot of surf fishing, sand flea rake is definitely a great choice. It allows you to go out, catch your own bait. They are, I believe this one I got from Academy, and it ran around $40-$45 or so. Again, I got one linked down below. Not the exact same, but I think it's around the same price. So it is a little pricey, but honestly, if you look at the money we spend on bait and everything like that, doing fishing, being able to go out, catch your own bait, and it's live bait at that, And the sand flea is excellent bait for pompano and redfish, black drum. Pretty much anything that cruises the surf is going to eat them. So it's definitely going to pay for itself over time, not having to go out and catch as much live bait. So sand flea rake is number 3 on the list, and a definitely good choice. Alright, so now that we got a couple of those things out of the way, we're going to move on to something that's going to work for any fisherman or fisherwoman. No matter what kind of fishing you do, we're going to move on to the new Penn Battle 3. This is the 4,000 size, and it is the combo. These are just recently introduced over the summer. They're still kind of hard to find depending on where you're at. Even online, some places are sold out. This is the combo, but even just the reel, is which I have linked down below, is a great option. Everybody likes a new upgrade. Something that's going to be a great choice for surf fishing. So the Penn Battle 3, excellent choice, excellent reel for saltwater. I'll go ahead and post a link up here. Actually, I'll post a link up here. Y'all go check out the review I did on it. Order yours today. Great choice for anybody that loves to do some fishing. And sticking with the rod and reel theme, I have my favorite surf fishing rod. This is the Star Stellar 10-foot medium heavy surf rod. It's got an awesome cork butt here, great action to it. They run about $120, $130. Awesome rod. I really like them a lot. I've been using them for about a year or so. Again, I've done a review of them. I'll have it linked up here. Y'all go check out that rod. A lot of times us surf fishermen don't want to spend a whole lot of money when we're getting started, so we're using some less expensive gear. So a rod upgrade is going to be a great choice if you are wanting to surprise somebody. Everybody loves a new rod. Alright, and moving right along, we're finally going to jump to some items up here on the desk. And the first one up here I got is the dry bag. This is a Gecko waterproof bag. It is a 10 quart bag. It's got a little snap on here. You can pack all your stuff down in this. It seals right on the top edge here. You just squeeze the air out, roll it down 3 or 4 times, click it right back, and then everything is waterproof. I use this a lot when I go out on the kayak. I can throw my keys, wallet, phone, anything in there. Anything I don't want to get wet. And even like if you do a lot of fishing out on a boat or anything like that, or even taking out on the beach, a lot of people take them out on the beach so they're not getting sand all in their stuff. So a dry bag is a great choice, and I'll have that one linked down below. And moving right along, I got the polarized sunglasses. These are Costas. I've been a Costa fan for quite a while, so I pretty much stick with them. These will run you, these are the glass lenses, they're the 580s. These are the salt break, that's kind of the style of these. I think they run right around 200, 220 or so, kind of on the higher end of things, but there are a lot of other sunglasses. You don't have to spend that kind of money. You can get a lot of other polarized lenses for a little less than that. Polarized is kind of the biggest thing that's going to allow you to really see through the water, all that. So if you don't want to go with the Costas, if you want to upgrade with some sunglasses, at least make sure the lenses are polarized, because that's going to make a world of difference for fishing, seeing in the water, doing sight fishing, all that good stuff. Next up, we got the GoPro Hero 8. Even if you don't do any YouTube or anything like that, I definitely still recommend having a GoPro or something with you. If you get out there and you start catching some fish and you wish you'd had that stuff on video, a GoPro is going to be awesome. If your husband or wife does a lot of fishing, this will be a good present for them. That way while they're out there, if they're catching maybe one of their PB, one of the biggest fish that they've actually caught, they will be able to get those things on recording. They can get a chest mount or even the head mount, that way they can catch all those items. So you don't have to get it just for a content creator or a YouTube or something like that. Pretty much anybody can use it. They're very simple. The quality of the video is actually pretty good. The stabilization is amazing. But anyways, a GoPro is a great option for anybody that does a lot of fishing. That way they can get all their catches on video. Alright. Next up, we got the Engel live bait slash dry box. If you do any inshore fishing, kayak fishing, live bait fishing, jetty fishing, any sort of fishing that you would like to have some live bait, whether it's live shrimp, bull minnows, anything like that, I got this Engel. It's a 13 quart live well. It comes with the bubbler if you buy this whole live well kit, and I believe I got this off I believe I got this one at Academy. It is around 60 bucks or so. I have the one on Amazon, link down below. Y'all go check it out. This thing is awesome if you need to get somebody something that fishes with live bait, especially if you're on a kayak or something. Easy to throw this on the back of the kayak or even on the beach cart. Fits nice and snug in the cart, and definitely gonna keep your bait live. You gotta make sure you have the aerator, and so the Engel live bait cooler is a great choice for that. And sticking with the live bait, we got the cast net. And so this cast net, it's honestly a pretty cheap one. I believe it's a 6 foot. I don't even know what brand this is. I got it when I first moved down here to the beach, just to even learn how to throw it. I'd never thrown a cast net before. 6 foot, if you're entry, is definitely a good one to start with if you've never thrown a cast net. Once you throw it a few times, it really isn't that difficult. But if you're new to it and you try to jump into a 10 or 12 foot cast net, it's going to be pretty difficult to learn. So I definitely recommend sticking with a lighter, smaller cast net if it's your first time. But if you're looking to get into upgrading, or if your husband's already got a smaller one and would like to get a larger one, you can go up to a 10 or 12 or anything like that. This 6 foot one is really best for smaller bait fish like bull minnows or LY, stuff like that. If you want to get into getting mullet, you're definitely going to need a heavier net and a larger net as well. This one's not going to work as good for those mullet. And last but not least is going to be the rod runner. If you have not heard of Rod Runner, I'm going to have them linked down below. I use this a lot when I go out on the jetties. As you can see, it's got 3 rod holders on here, and I usually will just take 2 if I'm going on the jetties, but being able to just hold both of them with this, then also with these feet, I can rest it down on the rocks on the jetties. It can stand at a lot of different angles. So the Rod Runner is an excellent choice for jetty fishing, or even if you want to go out surf fishing, or your husband doesn't have a beach cart and y'all don't have the budget to spend $250 to $300 on a beach cart, go ahead and get the Rod Runner for right around 50 bucks. It's going to save you the money, and then still you can go ahead and carry 3 rods out to the beach with this one, and you can set it in the sand, use it as a rod holder as well if you need to. And I believe they actually even have an upgraded version that has 5 rod holders on it. So a great choice for jetty fishing or beach fishing if you don't want to spend the money on a beach cart. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the ultimate gift guide for your fisherman or fisherwoman. I will have all of these items linked down below. Y'all go check them out on Amazon. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you're gonna purchase any of these items, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know which one of these is your favorite or which one you are going to be purchasing. And if you are not subscribed, make sure you do so right now. I got a few other gift guides coming up here soon, and so y'all can check out all these. Next up, we're going to have the stocking stuffers, all the small items that you can throw in those stockings, last minute gift items. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and until next time, y'all take care.